Hello guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing the living room, which is this room here. I hope that I didn't mean for the living room to be this room, but hey, whatever. Too bad. Let's just get started. Actually, hang on. Did I put a chimney in this build? Nope, I didn't. Okay. Random. Anyway, let's get started on the living room. So, first of all, I think that when I do living rooms, the first thing I ever do is decide where the TV is going to go. So I think that the TV could either go, let's have a look, like here, sort of front and center, and then you can put your lounges around. It could go here, and we can put lounges kind of here, or here. We can put lounges there and there. Decisions. Okay. So I guess what you kind of want to fiddle around with when you do lounge rooms is decide where the TV is going to go and then decide what lounges you're going to use. So you can do kind of like the combinations for lounges that I usually go is like a 3-seater and a matching like 1-seater, so something like that, or 2 2-seaters, so it would be sort of something like that. So we've got like options, so we could kind of put this here, and then, you know, we have to fill this area over here with something, and that might be a little bit hard because you've just got to look at this like the space we'd be working with, and I kind of think this space here is going to be hard to fill because what would you put here? Whereas the space over here, you could put, you know, like another bookshelf, you could put there's more stuff that you could put over this side of the room than there is on this side of the room. So while I think this looks okay, I don't think it's going to work for this room. So how about if we, you know, have a look at putting the TV here, so we can kind of go something like that, and then put that seat there. And by the way, like this is just like the process that you have to kind of go through. It's not, you don't know straight away. So looking at this space, you know, we'd have the TV here, you know, we could probably put like a plant or something there. We could put, you know, maybe a bookshelf back here. We could put like some bean bags there. So I think this is like a very feasible option. So I think that for the space that we have, something like this would work best. So let's keep that as it is. Now let's pick our lounges. So I love these ones from the Pets pack. Excuse me. I love this one from the Parenthood pack. And then if you do that one, I think it goes really well with this chair. But I think that this house suits maybe more this style a little bit. So let's do that. I'm just going to change and put this seat in. So for this one here, I kind of like to, you know, put it at a bit of an angle. Obviously you can put like side tables next to it, anything. There's so much you can do with living rooms. But for now we'll do this. And I think we should put maybe this. Yeah, put that one there. Change these. I like that kind of, yeah, whatever blue color that is. All right, so when I do the lounges like this, like when they're kind of like that, I like to just put like a lamp there. So I'm just going to show you over here because this is what we're going to do for this particular house, but I just want to show you some other kind of options. So just say that we put the TV here, so we did like a lounge, say like that, right? Except it'd probably be back here a bit more. So you can put where is it, like a table there, and then you can like decorate that, and then on top of that you could put, you know, like that in the middle. You can put one of these ones in the middle. So there are just like a lot of things you can do with lounges, and I just wanted to show you something like this as well, just to show you like other stuff that you can do. So definitely play around with your lounges, and there's heaps of combinations. So let's move back over here to the room that we're doing. So I'm not going to put a second table here because I just feel like it would be too much. What I will put instead is a rug. So I'm loving this rug at the moment. I like that one, and I'm loving that one sized up. I think they look really cute. Another really good rug, and this is like base game, is, if I can find it, this always happens every episode, I'm like, another good rug is the one I can't find. Anyway, this one. So this comes in a heap of swatches, and you kind of just, when you're putting rugs down, I think you just want to make it so that it's sort of, I don't know how to explain it, but you don't want like the rug back here. You don't want the rug too close there. Like you don't want the rug against the wall, but you kind of see that's a bit too far away from the back of the lounge. So you just sort of, you want it to be like that, I guess, just like kind of center it. But for this purpose, I'm going to be using this round rug here. All right. So we've got our little round rug there. So this is kind of like what we have to model the lounge room off now. I think that once you have these items down, then everything else falls into place from there. So I do a couple things with TVs. I either just like put a TV like that and be done with it. But something else that you can do is you can put like a little TV like this and you can size it up. And then you can put like other clutter items around here. It just depends on, I guess, once again, how cluttered you want the area to be. But I think just like that. And then something I forgot to mention in, like, that I should have said start off with. I personally find decorating easier when you have the Sims 3 camera. So if you were to come to options here, and then game options, and then if you came to, oh, which one is it? Screen capture? No, other. I should have gotten this sorted. Audio, no. Graphics, no. Gameplay, no. Camera, game camera. That makes sense, doesn't it? Sims 3 camera. So if we turn that off, just for argument's sake, so with the Sims 3 camera off, right, if I hold down my left mouse key, that you use that to like pan around like that. Left is panning, right is turning like that, and then you can use these here, and then if you hold down your scroll bar, once again, you just kind of like move around like that. So you can kind of go like that, and then you have very stationary angles. You can move around, but you can't really like move up and down, I suppose. So that is that angle. But if we go back to the options, where are we here? Game camera, and turn on the Sims 3 camera. This is what happens now. If I hold down my left. God, I hate mouse buttons. Left mouse button is just nothing. Like, that's just normal clicking. If I hold down my right, then it does this like crazy movement thing. But if I hold down my scroll button, I can actually go like this, up and down, around and around, and all wherever I want to go. And I find that so much easier, because what you can do is you can kind of come like down like this, and you can look at your build from like a different angle. So we can kind of like walk through it even, and we can go, oh yeah, you know, like, doesn't that wall look great? Where am I going? You get a little bit lost sometimes. But, you know, I can come in here and, oh gosh, all right. Here we go. And I can kind of look and be like, oh yeah, okay, and look at it from that angle. So that's just like a really random tangent that I went on there. But anyway, let's go back to decorating the lounge room. All right, so from here, we need something back here. So something I like to put is a bookshelf. I'll show you, there are like 3 filler items that I usually use in lounge rooms. Bookshelf is one, and try and use a bookshelf like this one's cute. This one here is good because it's like a small one, so it just depends on like the space that you have. So we'll use that one because I like it. But another really good one here is this mega bookcase, and it's nice and like thin. It just fits in really well places, so I really like that one. So they're bookcases. Another item that's really good to do in lounge rooms is, if I can find this one, is the keyboard, if you have it. So keyboard, that always goes well. I like putting them in places. And then the other one that always works really well is actually this stereo here. That fits in nicely as well. But for the purpose of this one, I'm going to put this bookshelf in here. Now still I think that's a little bit bare, so when things look a little bit bare, we pull out our trusty plants. So something like this one is good. My favorite plants are probably, I quite like that one. This one, this one's good. Good like for a corner plant, like there it would look really good. I really like this one. That's always a good one. And the one from Get to Work, which is here. So I'm going to use this one again. I use this one a lot. It's like my favorite. So I'm going to put that plant there. And then probably something up here. So I'm going to go in and get a painting. And I just kind of work like wall to wall. So once I've got like the foundation down, then I look at this angle and get that angle decorated, and then we'll keep turning around all 4 walls until we feel like it's good from all angles. Because I'm very big on like making the house look good no matter what angle you're at. So something like that I really like. So we'll do that. Okay, so I think we need something here. So we've already got a plant here, so I'm not super keen on putting like another plant there. You can though, like you always can. There's no rules, but like, you know, you could, not that plant. You could put like, say this plant here. And then if you didn't want too many plants, you could just get rid of that one there and put like a bigger painting here. That would work. So that's definitely an option. But I think what are we going to put there? I am going to put something pet related here, I think. So if you don't have Pets Pack, what I would do in this situation is put the plant over there and just put like a bigger painting there. That's just an option. Another thing that you could also put against this wall is one of these side tables that we used in there. That would look really good back there as well. But I'm going to put in something pet related because Pets Pack, woo! So I'm going to do maybe something like that. Like just put those little things there. And I love putting things on angles. So if you hold and press down Alt, you can put things on like any angle that you want. So I quite like doing that. And I actually just realized I like this, where is it, this one, it's just like a little bit taller and I feel like it looks good, all right. So that's that. Now this angle here, so something that I like to put in corners is these little, like these sorts of things, or like these ones. So having like a little, I say like a reading corner. So if you kind of did that there and that there, and then we put in another one of these lights. And I don't know, I like the way that that looks. I think it's just like a cute little like reading nook. So we'll put that there. We'll change these colors, maybe white and maybe like that. I kind of like the sort of random colors of this room, but I think maybe if we did the green to pull it from there, green and the, yeah, okay, I like that. So I think that that looks pretty good. And then something else that looks good in these ones is if we go here, I think it's in this one. Oh, can I find it? Oh, by the way, if you can hear children screaming, it's just the neighbors. What are they doing anyway? They're just jumping on the trampoline. They're having a good time. So, you know, don't hate on them. Oh, I can't find this stupid item. This happens all the time. But something like that would be cool, like in that back corner. But what I'm looking for is this. So this like back here. Kind of put that there, so it just kind of looks like that's where they've been reading. And then something that I think looks really cool is if you put this up here, like using your 9, and it kind of looks like they've left like a book there. And then you can even go through and get, if I can find them, you know, like put those books there, and it's like a really cute little reading corner, and I really like the way that that looks. So then the only thing we really need to furnish is here. Now, I'm probably just going to put another plant in there because we have a plant there and I think a plant there would be okay. But I try not to put like 2 plants on the same wall. I don't know why, I just try not to do that. So I am going to put in another plant. This time I'm going to use this one here. Maybe in that color. And then I think we just need something there. So something that you could put would be one of these, always kind of looks good, but we want to put this over here in our little reading corner. How did I have that? I had that like perfect. Yeah, like like that. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put something from the pets pack in here. This pets pack is really good because pet items are just like really good clutter. Even if you don't have the pets pack, actually, you know what I'd recommend? If you don't have the pets pack, don't worry about it. Just download some of the custom content, because you should be able to find like base game compatible custom content, and then you can have like your pet stuff in there, but you don't really have the pets pack. I think that, yeah, I don't know. I just think that like that looks good there. You could even put like that one there too if you wanted to. In fact, let's put that there. I think a cat lives in this house. Can you tell? So if we kind of did that. Yeah. Actually, this is something like a weird thing that I have where if you put two items, you want the taller item to be closer to the wall. So you want it to like kind of go down like that. You don't want like the bigger item there. That's just like a really weird thing about me personally. Yeah. Alright, so that's done, and I really like the way that that looks. And I just wanted to point out a couple of other items that you can use to fill up your walls. Something that I forgot to mention was these. I think that what are these? Aquariums? Fish tanks. No, aquarium. Aquariums are really good things that you can use to fill up a wall, and so are the easels. Like an easel goes really well. Like we could put an easel in that corner there. We could put, like, instead of having a reading corner, you know, you could have like an art corner. So just remember, when you're wanting to to do your lounge rooms, start with your foundation of your lounge room, which is like the lounges and the TV, then decorate from there. And remember, you have reading corners, bookshelves, plants, pet clutter, keyboard, easel, these, or these, and use that to clutter up your living room, and it will look très magnifique. Oh my god, I crack myself up. I probably don't crack anyone else up, but I crack myself up. So I'm just going to go through now and also kind of do that. And just check everything. Yep, that looks good. We'll put these floorboards in, and also let's go in and we can put curtains in. I'm neglectful with curtains. I don't always use them, but if I do, I use just like plain ones like that. They're probably my favorite. Or, you know, you can have the ones that go like right down. So my favorite curtains are these ones. These ones here, which are like side kind of curtains. These ones are good for like bedrooms, but we'll get to that. Yeah, so, okay, guys, that's it. That's it for this episode. I really hope that you're enjoying this series. I'm gonna like level with you guys. The whole thing's actually pre-recorded because I'm going away. So, if you have any requests, put them in the comments, and I'm happy to do like another one of these videos because there's so many ways that you can decorate things. So definitely still comment. And if you want to see something, I will do a video on it. But it might not be a part of this series because this is pre-recorded. So still please comment. I love reading your comments. I love your suggestions. So if you're like, hey, can you show me how to do a lounge room a different way? Or, hey, I'd really like to see this, I'll do it. It just won't be in this series. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all in my next video. Goodbye, pals.